Good morning, students. Our today's topic is the story. In Unit 4, open your book SR 11. Let's start the story. Author is Zoya Mehta. Rani was walking down the hallway to next class when she saw the poster. She stopped to read it. It was the poster for a story writing competition. It read writing competition for class 5th and 6th. Entry slips below. Rani loved writing, and although it was not easy for her, she enjoyed doing it. So she filled out an entry slip and dropped it into the box placed below the poster. The competition was for the best fantasy story. Fantasy means a situation that is different from real life and have magic in it. It had to be at least 10 pages long. It seemed difficult, but Rani resolved to try for the grand prize, a gift voucher of 500 rupees. The final submission date was next Friday, and today was Thursday. This meant Rani had around a week to write her story. When she reached home, she began at once to think at ideas, but not a single good one entered her mind. She looked for ideas in her favorite storybook. Finally, she decided to write a story about a terrifying dragon that ruled over a kingdom. Rani quickly took out her notebook and began to write. She worked until it was time to go to bed. When she wake up the next morning, all she could think of was her story. This went on for the next 3 days. Rani would forget to do her homework because she was writing the story at home. She would not she would not pay attention in class because she was busy thinking of more ideas for her story. She would not play with her friends at lunch break because she was writing her story. She would barely take notice of them. Barely means just not. She became more and more stressed as the competition date came near. As a result, she began to speak rudely to her friends out of irritation. Finally, Rani's friend decided they had to talk to her. They came and sat down at her table. During lunch break, Rani was busy reading over what she had written, and she looked unhappy and annoyed. Annoyed means angry. Rani, is something wrong? Rani, is something wrong? Asked her friend Anaya. We noticed you have not been yourself at school lately. Can we do something to help? At first, Rani felt annoyed that her friends had disturbed her, but then she realized that they were only trying to help. She also realized The way she had treated them was not very nice and they must have felt hurt. So she decided, tell them everything. Well, there is this writing competition at school which I have entered. The story has to be of 10 pages and it's a lot of work for me. That's why I feel stressed and can't pay attention to anything else. One of Rani's friend Ramya had previously joined the school swimming team. She had felt the same way at first, so she understand what Rani was going through. I know what that feels like, Rani, she said. Why don't we help you with the story? I was also stressed about performing better in the swimming team. Hence, I started lagging behind of schoolwork just like you. I spent less time with my friends. Making a timetable really helped me organize my work. Why don't we help you make one? Rani happily agreed, and so Ramya sat down next to her and they both began to draw up a timetable for Rani. It includes time for her story writing, time for her homework, and of course, time for fun and play with her friends. Rani began following the timetable after school, and now she had enough time for everything. She performed better at her schoolwork. Her friends were happy that Rani was playing with them again. As a result, Rani became less stressed with that positive frame of mind. Frame of mind means mood. Her story, her story became better and better. When she finally wrote the last line, she felt a sense of pride. She submitted her story just one day before the deadline. Deadline means a time given to you which something must be done. Rani was thankful that Ramya had helped her so much. When Rani received the letter saying that her story had won the first prize in the competition, she immediately went to her friends. This made such a noise celebrating that even the teacher came over to see what the matter was. When Rani went to claim her prize, they all came along too. As they were walking down hallway, Rani looked at Ramya and said, "Thank you, Ramya. Without you, this would not have happened." Ramya looked at her and smiled. "You are welcome, Rani. Friends are always there for each other." Thank you. Okay, students. Now you will able to understand the all story. Okay.